Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharielle if you're new, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today is my first reaction video and I'm really excited because I've been wanting to do this, and even though I don't have the right equipment, I'm going to do it anyway. The first video I'm going to react to is a video by Chris Next Door, and it's called So Perla Gave Me a Second Chance. And the reason I wanted to react to this is because I saw a small clip of it on TikTok and I knew it would be perfect to talk about. So after my intro, we'll get into the reaction. So just to preface this, I do not know Chris and Perla's in-depth situation. I know who Chris Next Door is because I know he's a part of AMP. So I'm just putting that out there. So if you have more information on them, you could put that in the comments if you want. But I just want to get into the video and around the time marker where the commentary gets interesting to me. So let's click the video.
For a couple of minutes as well.
Beautiful picture spots.
Yeah. I don't want no pictures with you. Like, you haven't sold me. Like, I don't know. It doesn't feel genuine. I really, I don't feel it. I don't feel the love. I don't feel, like, you got here, you're over here talking about, forget about the past, and you're, like, talking to another woman, like, make me feel special and make me feel like you actually are sorry.
That's what I want to say. I cut off everybody in my life. I cut off everybody in my life for you. Like, I knew today that I was coming here today. I knew I was gonna see you. I was like, look.
So who comes first? Your sister, your mom, or me?
Definitely my mom. Definitely my mom. That's my road dog. I'm not gonna lie. I love my mom.
So because they're fake dating or they're talking in the talking stage, I don't think it's wrong for a man to put his mom before you. Duh, you guys aren't that serious. Until you get into like fiance-ish for me, I don't see anything wrong with what he said. But let's continue into more of what they were talking about.
But the way we were talking, I just felt like we were just really gonna like lock in for
Nah, we gonna lock in, but then
So once we get married, who comes first? Your mom still?
Who brought me into this world?
So if we get married, if it's me, your mom, or our daughter, who comes first?
The daughter at that point.
Not the wife?
Come on, like, look,
bro, what?
We're old as our daughter needs as much. She needs as much assistance.
No, your wife comes first.
So this is where he lost me. If we're married, I'm number one. This has nothing to do with competition, me trying to compete with your mom. This is just how things are supposed to be. And I'm not going to lie, I've always felt that way. But when it comes to children, I used to think you should put the children first. But as I grew up, and I watched a documentary called Black Love. They had different seasons. And there's this one couple on there who talked about how they put each other first over the kids. And I thought, oh, they're crazy, like that's selfish. And then as I got older, like I said before, I realized you have to put your marriage first, because at the end of the day, over everybody, over your mother, your father, your children together, because at the end of the day, when you get married, you become one, especially if you're a Christian and you believe in the Bible. Like it says, a man shall leave his father and mother to cleave to his wife and become one. And you can't take that lightly. And when we become one, that means we're on one accord. We're literally a union. We're not separate. So the way you would take care of yourself and love yourself, that's how you're supposed to take care of your wife and love your wife. People don't realize when you have kids, they definitely are important. They're definitely number two, in my opinion. It goes your wife, then your children. Of course, God is above all that, but it goes like God, your wife, your children. And the thing is, a lot of people do end up getting divorced because when they do have children, you're supposed to focus on the kids, but your marriage still comes first, because you can lose your marriage trying to put your all into the kids. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Like, when those kids turn to teenagers, they're going to turn their backs on you. They're going to start treating you like trash. And then from there, their attitudes will get better, but they become young adults. They may go to college or choose a career. They're going to start dating seriously. And then from there, they're going to get married and have their own family and forget about you. So you as the wife or you as the father are trying to put, like, say, your son first. When your son gets married, now the son is gone. You have an empty nest. What are you going to do when it's just you and your wife again? And your wife knows you chose your son over her. How can you guys mend that? You guys are really to death do us part. That's what the vows are. It's not to death do us part with our children. It's with your spouse. And especially with, like, the mother thing, no offense, that's the point of your mother having her husband, God willing. Like, each adult is supposed to have their partner. That's the point of marriage. It's a union between two people. And your mom has your dad. They can stay over there. We are together. And then our future children will have their partner. But once you're married to somebody, they have to be first no matter what. Not first over you. You still come first of all. But when it comes to you after yourself, your spouse is right under that. That's just my opinion. So I agree with Perla with this.
No, your wife comes first. You need to keep me happy and then attend to your kids. The kids see how we are together. Yo, your priorities are all up.
So boom, I pull up to your apartment, all right, or house or whatever. I pull up to the crib, boom. And I got my mom with me and my wife. My mom got to sit in the back.
Yeah, bro. It's a fact.
You know.
So the whole back seat thing, who has to sit in the back when the husband is driving, his mother or his wife, I personally don't care when it comes to that. Something like that is kind of not petty, but it's not important to me. I feel you should respect your elders. And sometimes it is easier for an older person to get the shotgun, to ride shotgun rather than sitting in the back seat. Sometimes it's harder for them to get situated in the back seat. So I don't mind an elder like his mother sitting in the front seat. As a child, I loved sitting in the back seat even when I was old enough to sit in the front because it feels like you have a chauffeur. So I definitely don't care about, like, if his mom wants to sit in the front, that's fine with me. But at the end of the day, she knows who runs it at the end of the day. Like, I'm still number one, but I'm number one in the back. I don't care.
You know all the sacrifices my mom made for me?
For you to have your own life because you're your own person, you're a man.
Yeah, and if she didn't make those sacrifices, I would be a...
I mean, that's how you was acting the other day, so I don't really...
I was
think
not
you
acting,
did
I
that
definitely acting... What?
What?
So before we get distracted by him calling himself a BAN and her agreeing, I understand the sacrifices your mother made to make you the man you are today, but she was supposed to because you were conceived. So I can't give points for that. I'm not going to lie. When you do what you do and you get pregnant, it's your job to be a mother, do the best you can, and raise the best possible son or daughter that you have. So I commend her. I'm happy she did that. You know, that's my benefit for my husband. Just like when me and my husband have children, as a mother, I'm going to raise our children the best that they will be for society and their future partner. So that's just what I'm supposed to do. That's my duty as a mother and our duty as parents. So just because your mother raised you, she was supposed to do that. That has nothing to do with me, honestly, but besides to benefit me. And that still doesn't mean she should be number one, because at the end of the day, most of the time, God willing, your spouse is going to be there when your mother is long gone. Not to be morbid, but it's the truth. Like, we're in this together, just the two of us at the end of the day. I love her, but I'm number one.
Look
What?
at you deflecting. Your pitch is getting higher. And
I
everything,
literally,
because
come
you know
on.
you was.
Look,
Where are we going?
you wanna know where we're going?
Yeah.
We're going to this nice dinner spot, all right?
We gonna have dinner?
You know what? I'm gonna cook you dinner tonight.
So just to end this video here, because after this it's pretty much off topic, but I do want to touch on this a little bit for the ladies out there. If somebody tries to spin the block and you are willing to give them a second chance, just really be mindful if they really have changed or if they're really a benefit to your life. Here, even though Chris is being funny, he's still lying. Like, they're obviously riding in this horse carriage in New York. He is just happy she's in the carriage right now. He's going to take full advantage of that, but he really doesn't have plans for her. He just said, I'm going to take you to dinner. She asks where, and then he just switches it up and says, I'm going to make you dinner. Red flag, because you're just trying to get me to your place. It's obviously nighttime right now. Do not go to his house. He does not deserve you when he's trying to do stuff like that, because that's when they're being sneaky and have other plans for you. So they need to be on their best behavior and have plans for you, acting right. The phone is out of the way, paying full attention to you. And like I said, he needs to be on his P's and Q's if he's trying to get a second chance, if he even deserves that. So I will end this video. I hope you guys like my first reaction video. It's a little rough around the edges, but I'm doing my best. And just tell me your opinion. What do you think? What does the order go to you? What do you think? Is it like your wife, your mother, your daughter, or your daughter, your mother, your wife? Like, tell me that order. And for ladies, let me know. If you are somebody's wife, or if you are somebody's wife, what do you think? Like, are you number one? Are you number two or number three when it comes to yourself, your mother-in-law, and the children? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching once again. You are appreciated.